Hello, welcome to this stress busting meditation. This is Jo from Stone and Joy. I'm delighted to have you here. Now, um, normally at the beginning of a meditation, I'm just telling people to, or advising that you just get yourself really comfortable and just somewhere that you can relax with no distractions. Now, the nature of this meditation, I accept, may mean that you might even be needing to do it in the middle of the working day. So the mantra of finding somewhere with fewest distractions is still very, very relevant. But somewhere, it also needs to be somewhere that you feel safe and secure. So some people are happy to sit in their car and they're not conscious that other people might be watching them, thinking they're a little bit odd, and that's fine. But for some people, that's a distraction and stress building in its own right. So, perhaps if you can find a meeting room that's empty, that you could go and just shut yourself away in and turn the reader on the door so that it says in use, do not disturb, etc. Even if you just put a little post-it note on that meeting room door to say do not disturb. Um, but I think a lot of workplaces now also have prayer and meditation rooms. Um, don't be shy of going to those and using those. Nobody will disturb you in there. That for me, that's exactly what these rooms are for. I think we can be in danger of perceiving that they are only for people to literally go and pray, where actually I think they're a quiet space that are ideal for this kind of meditation. You might also be at home at the end of a stressful day. It might just be that life is super stressful. This meditation is actually it's to help to quieten the mind away from all of those things that are going on in your head. So it might be that you do this at bedtime. And if that's what you're doing, I would encourage you to grab a piece of paper, even if it's an envelope that's been pushed through the letterbox today. Grab a piece of paper and a pen and just write down all the things that are scrambled in your head in terms of your to-do list. Because if you've got it written down somewhere, you don't have to, your mind doesn't need to utilize space in order to kind of feel that it's got to remember those things. So have a think about, where you are when you're using this meditation, and how you create a quiet space that's not going to have lots of distractions, people knocking on the car door window, and so on. How you can help to empty your mind of all the things that you need to do, even if you're doing it in the middle of the work day. I still think grab a piece of paper and a pen and just write down all the things that you know you're conscious that you need to get done this afternoon, because you can just let them go. You're not going to forget them. They're written down, and then you can just, take a moment, only about half an hour for this meditation, to just quieten the mind, and you will work more effectively with that quietened, more focused mind. So I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes to or a moment to make sure that once you've found your space, you are comfortable physically. It doesn't need to be lying down. You can eat just as adequate to be sat up. Though obviously, if you're going to bed, I would advise that you were lying down. And if necessary, if you need to change location based on what I've just said, then just press pause. Just press pause a little minute, go and find that prayer and meditation room in the work building. Um, and then you can just press play when we're ready to go. Okay. Okay. So I hope that you are now comfortable. You feel safe and secure in the environment that you're in. So we'll get going now. So to reduce anxiety, start by taking a moment to relax your body. Soften any unnecessary tension in your belly and shoulder, and find a posture that feels both relaxed and alert. Rest your hands in an easy, effortless way. With your eyes open, take a few moments to scan your awareness through the sensations of your body. And wherever possible, use your breath to soften and release obvious areas of physical tension. Breathe in calming energy. Breathe it into those areas of physical tension. And as you exhale, remove that physical tension and exhale it away from your body. Let your eyes stay open and focus on the middle of the room wherever you are. And then see how you can let your awareness travel across the room from wherever you are. If you're lying down, you can let your attention go upwards to the ceiling. And then notice how you can let your attention come back to the center of the room or the center of the ceiling or directly above you. And now see if you can bring your attention closer to about book reading distance, as if you're reading a book in your hands. What this shows us is that you can determine where your attention goes. And now you can let your eyes close and just let your attention go inward. Gently focus on the sensations of the breath moving in and out of the body. And you can let your attention go to wherever the breath comes most naturally to you. For some people, it's the sensations of the air in the nostrils, with that gentle feeling coming in and out as the air passes in and out of the nostrils. For others, they naturally feel the breath in the chest, with the rising and falling of the chest, with each half breath in and out. And for many beginners, people feel the breath most naturally in the belly, feeling the diaphragm underneath the lungs, pulling air into the lungs, expanding your belly as you breathe in. And then when the air is released from the lungs as you breathe out, the belly actually moves inward, sensing the abdominal movements in and out. So see if you can let your awareness ride the wave of breath, wherever you feel it most naturally. Your nostrils, your chest, your abdominal movement. Or for some people, it's even just the whole body breathing. Whatever comes most naturally for you. And let's just let your attention ride the wave of your breathing. As you're sensing your breath in and out, you may also sense that your mind is as vast as the ocean, where deep in the ocean beneath the surface, it's calm and clear. And from that deep place in the ocean, you can look upward towards the surface, no matter what is going on in your life, no matter what those conditions are. Deep in the ocean, it's calm and clear. And just sensing your breath allows you to access the depth and stillness of your mind, as vast as the ocean, where from this deep, peaceful place you can look upward at the waves at the surface. The brain waves that are the thoughts and emotions and conditions of your mind. Can you notice all those fleeting thoughts and emotions that are just there at the surface? They come and go pretty quickly, in and out of your awareness each day, like waves at the top of the ocean. Sensing your breath, bringing you back to this peaceful place, feeling the profound depth of your mind. When a thought comes, or a feeling, memory, or sensation, then warmly and calming take note of that mental activity and redirect your attention to the breath. By returning your attention back to the breath, back to the depth of your mind, here you can just sense and observe the activities of the mind as just activities and not the totality of who you are. See if you can let yourself enjoy the deep tranquility that comes from just sensing the breath, knowing that just focusing your mind on your breathing brings you to this deep place of calm and clarity. And now, when you're ready, you can let your eyes open. May you bring some of this quality of kind awareness to the rest of your day, feeling relaxed in your body and mind. Namaste.